Today I have for you some spectacular kickboxing news. Also just fight news in general, but some good kickboxing news, which gets me very excited because kickboxing is what I absolutely love. And with the decline of Glory and kind of like the death of K-1, any good news is just so welcome. And we're not even gonna roll the intro today. We're just gonna get through all this. We are gonna be talking about K-1 and we're gonna be talking about big news from ONE FC. So let's start first with the news from K-1. As I just mentioned, there was a point where this promotion just died off. They were like the biggest thing in kickboxing. I absolutely loved the promotion to death. Thought it was amazing, was so pumped to have my one fight in K-1 before they went under, and just since then it's basically been a small within Japan kind of promotion, not really bringing in foreign fighters, and while it's still been exciting to keep up with, it's not that same thing, not the same scale which it used to have. But the other day they announced, I believe September 9th, K-1 Reboot, they're calling it. They're opening this back up and they're going to be bringing in fighters from around the world. We actually saw the other day a tweet, I want to say from Joe Rogan, because he even saw it and he was excited. So when you start getting these big names on board announcing that, oh, K-1's back, it can only mean good things. In addition, K-1 said they are going to go back to their Grand Prix format, which means they have 8-man tournaments. They're going to be doing this in the heavyweight class, but also at K-1 max weight class, which is 154 pounds, the 70 kilo division. I am so excited. And yes, they're going to have a slow growth. It's going to be hard to get back to that premier status, the #1 kickboxing promotion in the world. They'll probably blow by Glory very fast, because as much as I was so appreciative to Glory when K-1 died, they came in, they just grabbed all the fighters, did an amazing job. There has been a slow and steady decline, I'd say, over the last 4 or 5 years. Very disappointing for me because I had big hopes for that promotion. But K-1, here now, they're gonna have to go up against ONE FC, who has snagged many of the highest level kickboxers in the world. But I'm hopeful that we're gonna see some great action out of Japan, and we're gonna see some of these massive tournaments come back with hopefully some very good prize money. Now moving on, and speaking about ONE FC, I'm actually getting emails now with all the news. They send it out to the influencers, I guess you'd say, and they messaged me the other day and said, Gabriel, we wanna let you know that in 2024, we are coming to the US again, but this time 4 times, 4 events in the US. This year they made their debut on American soil, I believe in Denver, sold out show. So much positive feedback, especially for Rod Ting. The crowd just loved him. For them to come to North America is a big deal. And for them to come back is even bigger. Why is that so important to me? And why should that be so important to you? Well, if you are a fighter, like myself, maybe 10 years ago, who had dreams of fighting for the biggest promotion in the world, it was very, very hard initially to sign with K-1 because they were mostly focused on Asian fighters. I did get the opportunity, but it was very hard to get noticed by them. And the same thing right now is true with ONE FC. If you're a North American fighter and you're trying to be like, knock, 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 ONE FC, I want in, they weren't really paying attention to the North American fighters. But now, with events being on American soil, you can be sure they're gonna be going, who can we sign in North America who's gonna draw in some crowds, bring some people, somebody that we can build up to be a star within North America for our promotion? Wouldn't that be incredible? Yes, they have some fighters out of Europe and they have many champions out of Asia, but we need to get some more people like Janet Todd, who has just done an amazing job with her career, big belt, doing awesome, and we need some more people like that. So this could be your guys' opportunity coming up to get on a ONE FC card. That I would imagine for most of you guys who are training hard is the dream. When I got with K-1, I was like, dream come true. When I signed with Glory, dream come true. And I know many of you are hoping for that. So we got the K-1 news about kickboxing being back in Japan. Hopefully they can build up, being the premier kickboxing organization in the world again. We also have ONE FC, who has done an amazing job with kickboxing mixed in with all their other fight sports, and now they're going to be coming to North America. And that's all I wanted to let you guys know today. I am going to have an awesome or fun short coming out later today, so you'll see me back here very soon.